The house on the edge of the industrial park was born from a simple need, a home for a family of 3 in Binh Duong. It was a humble request, not for opulence or grandeur, but for a sanctuary that was both functional and reflective of their life. The family, with their quiet values and unassuming nature, wanted a space that was straightforward and honest, a place to simply live. And so, the design began with a clear purpose, a focus on the essentials, and a firm commitment to a modest budget. The architects knew this wasn't about building a monument, but about creating a home. From the start, the design was driven by a single, powerful idea: simplicity. The footprint of the house was kept intentionally small, a deliberate choice to leave more room for a garden that would one day surround it. This wasn't just about saving space, it was about honoring the family's desire for a connection to nature, a green oasis in the midst of a new residential development. The materials chosen were humble, too. No imported marble or exotic woods, but rather materials readily available in the area. This decision was practical. It kept costs down and aligned with local construction methods, but it was also a conscious effort to build a home that belonged to its place, minimizing its environmental impact with every brick and beam. The true genius of the design, however, lay in its use of buffer spaces. The architects understood the harsh realities of the Binh Duong climate, particularly the intense, westward sun. They didn't fight it with air conditioners and heavy insulation. Instead, they embraced a more organic, passive approach. They created layers, buffer zones, that would act as a shield, a breathable skin for the house. These areas, like shaded porches or open corridors, would regulate the microclimate, tempering the sun's heat before it ever reached the interior. This was a house designed to breathe, to be in constant dialogue with the elements, rather than in opposition to them. High ceilings were another key element in this breathable design. They weren't just for a sense of spaciousness, they were a critical part of a natural ventilation system. By allowing hot air to rise and escape, they encouraged a constant flow of fresh air, a gentle breeze moving through the home. This simple, elegant solution meant the family could rely less on energy-intensive cooling and more on the natural rhythm of the day. The house became a living, breathing entity, its very structure working to maintain a comfortable and healthy indoor environment. In the end, the project was a testament to the idea that beauty can be found in the most humble of places. This wasn't a house that shouted for attention. It was a quiet, serene structure that embodied its family's values. It was a home where daily life, cooking a meal, reading a book, or watching the garden grow, was elevated by an architecture that was deeply considered and profoundly simple. It was a space designed for human activity, a backdrop for a life lived with intention, proving that sometimes the most beautiful thing you can build is not just a house, but a home that truly breathes.